trust has nothing to do with thinking about, well, what's in it for me? So it doesn't have that what's in it for me attitude. It puts aside, trust puts aside the sense of wanting something from oneself, that self-interest margin is placed aside. It has everything to do with giving. Trusting has everything to do with giving of oneself, of what you think should be happening, could be happening, needs to be happening, and then just opening yourself up to possibilities, which takes tremendous courage. Everyone can say, oh, I trust you, I trust him, I trust her, I trust this person, but really, what's happening in the back of their mind usually is a series of calculations. Trust does not have a calculating approach. Of course, you're using your common sense. You're using your past experiences. Hence, wisdom must be there. It's just like you cannot just forgive for the sake of forgiving without applying wisdom. Otherwise, I think I mentioned it in the book some time ago, how trusting a person or forgiving a person and going back into their arms, into their world, accepting them again after having abused you, abused the trust, abused your forgiveness of them, knowing all that and then going back into that relationship is like stepping into a boat that has a big hole in it that is not patched up. What do you expect? What do you think is going to happen? The boat is going to sink. And who stepped into it? You did. So that is not wise. So please use your common sense. Please use your wisdom. The Buddha never said, just go ahead and forgive blindly. You need to use your wisdom. So, trust requires opening up. So, here, this being, I believe, the first recording of the 2023 year, the new beginning. Probably many people have a new list, of goals, projects, a series of highlighted things that they want to achieve, attain. Those are all, could be wonderful to keep you steady on your course, to bring a momentum back into your life instead of inertia. These are wonderful, but please don't repeat the same mistakes again. Try to at least. Be aware when you're making those mistakes. And hence we practice the 5 precepts every day. Take the 5 precepts for your own sake, for your own protection of your mind. Protecting yourself from certain undesirable situations where you place yourself in things and situations that are not ideal. They don't bring you any happiness. So that's also applying wisdom while you are trusting. We trust every night when we go to bed that tomorrow morning the sun will be up. We trust every time we exhale that there will be an inhale coming in right after. So there is a relinquishment, there is a release. This also relaxes your forehead, your brain, your mind, your body. It relaxes you. It unburdens you. Because when you are truly trusting, you are no longer carrying as much weight as you were a moment ago. So, just a few words. See if they can be applicable in your life. Start with small things. It doesn't have to be huge situations where you must apply trust and it's a long-term thing. We need to practice. It's like a muscle. So, trust. Don't be afraid. It's about giving. The universe is always giving us. It gives us food, it gives us nutrients, it gives us oxygen, it gives us gravity. Otherwise we float away from this globe, from this planet. You have the 6 sense doors, you have eyesight. Some of you have, some of us actually have some issues with our 6 senses. Fine, but we have others. So there's so much to be grateful for, appreciative of. All of these words are different definitions, different synonyms in my book for trust. So give yourself a bouquet of trust every day. But while you're standing on your own 2 feet, you're looking ahead, not behind you. So I hope this helps. And a Happy New Year.